Hey guys, today we're going inside my makeup bag so I can show you what I use and what steps I take to get on camera ready, whether in the studio or out in the field. And basically this is my go-to look for every day. Only takes about 10 minutes, but I'm by no means a beauty guru, but stay tuned because I will show you a thing or two. What I do first though is put on some lotion. First is this Gold Bond Eczema Relief because I've got dry patches right around my mouth. So just put some of that on. My mom got it for me, so if mom says it works, it's probably gotta work. Then I put some of this Vaseline lotion on. Put it on all over my face just to moisturize. I know, I don't get super crazy with all these different steps, and what I use is all pretty cheap anyways, so anything you can find at the drugstore, perfect. All right, next I put on some Covergirl TruBlend foundation, and I don't apply this with anything because for one, I think that it uses too much foundation, so I just put a little dab on my hand and use my fingers. Alright, and next what I do is then put on a little bit of concealer. Now this is NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. Put this just up under my eyes and then just a little bit on my nose because my nose just gets a little red. And then put it up on my eyelids area because I get lots of veins there. And this you don't really want to rub too much, you just kind of pat it. Okay, next what I do is put on some powder. Now this is Covergirl TruBlend. I know, putting all these different things on my face. Now this I do kind of put under the chin just in case the foundation has a little harsh line. Try to blend it in a little bit. Okay, and next comes some contouring because you really want to make your face kind of stand out and not just look like it's just there on camera. So I use NYX Matte Bronzer and just kind of put it on my cheeks and a little bit around my forehead. All right. Next comes some highlighter, and this is actually Ulta Beauty Illuminator. I put this up under my eyes and kind of just in that T-zone, brighten things up a bit. Okay, next comes some blush, and I actually use NYX. This is Ladylike blush. I don't put on too much blush because I already have pretty rosy cheeks, and if I get embarrassed or hot or something, they definitely get even more pink. So I don't need to accentuate it too much, but if it's morning or it's cold, want to stand out a little bit and look like I'm alive and give myself some color, so just a little bit. Next, before I even put on eyeshadow, I like to put on Shadow Insurance, which is primer. Now this is by Too Faced, but I'm sure there are plenty out there that you can get. I've been using this for several years, so I just really like it. You only need just a little dab on your finger, not anything too crazy, but just a bit, and then kind of rub your fingers together. And that just really helps keep your eyeshadow on a little bit longer than it would. And I use powder shadow, but I'm sure maybe some cream shadow would help more. But even if you do put on cream, that primer will help it kind of stay on there and not crease as much. So that's why I like that. And now it seems like, yes, I was working on my eyes, but I'm actually gonna do my eyebrows. This is actually Total Temptation by Maybelline, and this has just a little like brow definer and then a little brush thing. Okay, and now that those are done, still not done with them, what I like to do is use NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. Just put this on just a little bit. I don't get crazy. I used to, but not anymore. And just kind of brush it on a little bit. And what I like about this brow mascara is it also helps keep your eyebrows, like the hair, in place. Not that they're super long, I'm gonna go flying around in the wind anyways, but it'll just keep that shape. It's all about the shape. What I do next is put on some Covergirl. This is just kind of some nude palette, and I take the lightest one right over there and put that over into the inner corners of my eyes. And then just a little bit down in that corner. And what that does is kind of help right in the inner eye. Help make it look a little bit more awake. And let's be honest, I saw one person do it on YouTube, but that's why I did it. I liked how she did her makeup, and I was like, yep, gonna do it that way. Okay, next I take some brown, so that darker brown, third one over, and just put this on the outside portion. Now, again, you don't have to do the whole eye, you only do just like half of it. Really should invest in some better brushes. These are definitely falling apart, and I just like to, I'm just being cheap and just using what they gave me. Okay, next, still not done with the eyeshadow. Take a longer one. This is Almay, or Almay, I don't know. This is this is Here Goes Nothing, and I put this on. It's kind of got a little pink, nudish illuminator highlighter look, and I just put this up around my eyebrows, because it just kind of helps brighten it, make it look nice. Again, saw someone do this, saw that you're supposed to maybe do this, so I'm like, yep, okay. And to be honest, no one told me it looked bad, so just gonna go with that. What I like to do next is put on some NYX finishing powder, and that just kind of helps if anything gets greasy or shiny. This will help kind of cut that. Okay, it's probably enough. Really, that finishing powder too just kind of, like I said, cuts that shine, especially with those harsh cameras or harsh lights in the studio. This is huge. I got this from Marshall's. No, I got this from TJ Maxx, it says on the back. Got this from TJ Maxx. You can see what colors have been my favorite. I use a dark brown and go over that section that I just put on some brown. But this time I kind of do the crease a little bit more, just because I like it to stand out more. And the reason why I do this after I put on that powder is because that powder kind of knocks off some of that eyeshadow color. And I like my eyeshadow to last all day. Well, most of the day. Just get me through the time that I need to have makeup on, basically. And then I put on NYX Wonder Pencil. This is kind of a nudish cream. What color is this? It's called Light. Okay, I put this light one on, and I put this on my lower waterline because in the morning, when you work super early, like I do, you want to make your eyes look brighter and like you got a lot of sleep. Okay, so basically there's a mirror right here, so I'm gonna just try to put this on just a little bit. Boom, done. Put it on the waterlines. Probably got some up in my contact too. Perfect, that's where I want it. Next, I go back to that brow thing and use that little brush and just kind of shape the eyebrows. Next comes some eyeliner. I like to use liquid eyeliner. This is just black. I was told to use black instead of brown, even though I always liked brown because it made it look a little bit natural or more natural, and they said use black. It's gonna make your eyes stand out a little bit more. So I kind of like to wing it on the outside too, but I actually do the whole lash line. Okay, and of course, whenever you do eyeliner, especially liquid eyeliner, it's never the same on both sides. So I'm just gonna leave it like that because I will fix it if it looks bad later. Next comes the mascara. Just gotta curl those lashes. All right, lashes are curled. Let's go with some mascara. This is called Better Than Sex Mascara by Too Faced. Love this mascara. Only going to use this from now on. Got it as a gift a few weeks ago. Absolutely love it. Put a couple coats on. Mascara's done. Use that little brush. Kind of brush out those clumps. Although I did see that kind of clumpy eyelashes were coming in, but that's not gonna be a thing for at least not local TV news, or at least it's not gonna be a thing I'm going to do on TV because I'm not a fan. Mine already look like that sometimes. And I just want my lashes to look super full. And honestly, that mascara is freaking fabulous. I love it. While I wait for that to dry because I need to curl them again because it kind of weighs them down just a tad bit, let's talk lips. Like to line my lips with this Maybelline, not sure the color, Maybelline Wine. This is Maybelline Superstay 24-hour color. Love this. This is in Timeless Rose. It's a very pretty color. So line the lips. To be honest, the lip liner isn't working the best because I had put on chapstick earlier. It's pretty much a no-no, especially if you want to use some lip stain because it might make it a little bit clumpy later, but I'm just gonna wing it and do it anyways. So yes, I said lip stain and some people say, oh, does it never come off? Yes, it comes off in like several hours and just a little elbow grease to scrub it off. I was trying to be extra careful when it comes to putting that on because, like I said, it is a lip stain and wherever you put it, it will likely stay there for a long time. While I wait for that to dry, because it comes with a little wax area that you put on to make it look, just finish it off, make it look better. I'm gonna curl those lashes. Lips are done. What I mean when I say done is that sometimes they'll be a little bit tacky until that color dries, and that's, I don't want to put on this wax until after. Sometimes I do though if I'm rushing, but you just want it to dry and then put the wax on. That's it. That's what I do to get that on-camera look, whether I'm in the studio or out in the field, and don't want to look too done up, but still look nice enough to be on camera. And honestly, this is just a look I do when I'm going around every single day too, because I don't know when to stop and how to put on less makeup. Just go through the whole routine, only takes about 10 minutes, and boom, you're done.